Okay, so I had a whole podcast recorded for my first podcast for this page, and I accidentally deleted it, including the clips. So, I always take things like that. Well, maybe I wasn't meant to say those things, and I should do a retake. Also, if you see me looking back and forth, it's because I have my camera on landscape mode, and looking at my face is what I just naturally want to do, but I'm trying to look at the camera instead. So, for my first podcast, what the hell am I going to talk about today? I think the answer to that might be I want to talk about doing a podcast and what would be expected from me and what I want from my viewers, and just kind of going over that. You all know me. Probably if you're here and you've been invited to the page, we're friends. I have a lot of friends that I know personally and a lot of friends I know through my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. And I encourage you all to invite other people if you enjoy the podcast. The podcasting is probably making videos and things like that is something that I can and will do on a regular basis. You all know I suffer with some mental illness, particularly like ADHD, and I have some physical illnesses that will affect my mental capacity as well. I have a thyroid issue, and I'm dealing with some other health issues. But anyway, what I want to do is just present a podcast that is enjoyable to watch, entertaining, and maybe informative sometimes. I'm not really the type to keep up with local news or, well, local news I might keep up with a little more than international. I'm not a political person, so I don't really do the politics thing. I don't like to talk about politics. I'm not interested that much in politics. Um, but I encourage you all to engage, comment, share, just be involved. Sometimes they're a little long-winded, and I'm really trying to work on that. So I think that the first podcast here is just going to be me talking about what I want to talk about and what I want to get from this page. I'm very much fulfilled doing things on my own, like making videos and actually making things, sewing, crafting. You all know that I'm very crafty. I don't think there will be a lot of crafting and sewing on this podcast. That just is not, this is my free for all where I can just talk about things. Some basic information about me, if you don't know me personally, is I am currently 52 years old. I'll be 53 in May of this year. I have 5 children. All of my children are grown, but they're always still my babies, right? I have 7 grandchildren. That's 5 granddaughters and grand, 2 grandsons. I can't count them. I live in Asheboro, North Carolina. I live with my 23-year-old daughter. And I like to talk about anything and everything. I like to talk about the issues with my childhood, and I'll be talking about things that'll probably make some people uncomfortable. And if you know me personally and you don't want to be uncomfortable, then probably don't watch those. I will try to detail the titles so that anything that I'm talking about that could have trigger warnings in them or anything that could trigger somebody, I will make sure that that is known. Um, my favorite curse word is the F word. So if you're opposed to that, I'm sorry. I'll try not to use it that much. I had a really good subject. I created a really good video, and I accidentally deleted it. I'm so upset with myself. But I won't say that I'll be doing videos on Tuesdays or Wednesdays or whatever. I may do multiple videos a week, but I would really appreciate y'all engaging and watching. And um, it's a way of growing for me. When the interest starts to show, I start to glow. I really enjoy um, doing things like this, and I think that's how my YouTube channel grew. I'm saying this word a lot lately, but I wasn't in the right headspace with my channel a few years back, and unfortunately, my YouTube channel just kind of took a nosedive. But that is not a podcast. That is, I do sewing, mostly sewing tutorials on there and things like that. And I'm trying to build that back up too. I had created a new channel, and I've still got it kind of hanging in there for my creative stuff, but I really want to revive the old channel because I had already gotten up to almost 67,000 subscribers. And I just want to see if I can bring it back to life with my sewing and creating. But as far as this is concerned, this is just, hey, guess what's on Renee's mind for today? Anyway, I do appreciate y'all being here. I love all of you, and I hope, like I said, that you will like and share my content because I just, I've just realized at my age, I really enjoy doing this, and I'm not embarrassed to say that anymore. And yes, I was embarrassed to say that before because I was raised by people who believed you worked in a factory. College education wasn't even an emphasis when I was a kid. It was just you grow up, you graduate from high school, or you drop out and you go to work at a factory. And that's just not my cup of tea. I enjoy doing things on my own, I enjoy creating things, and I will be working on that a lot more now. So, yeah. Peace, y'all. See you next time.